ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಂತ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂಥರ ಡಲ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ಡಲ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೋ ಬಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ. ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ 100 by ಶಟ್ರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಶಟ್ರು ನೀವು 50 ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 100 ಶಟರ್ ಇಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವು 60 ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ 120 ಇಡಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಇದು ಶೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. 25 ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 50 ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಇಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಕೈ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಲರ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಶಟರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂಥರ ಸ್ಲೋ ಮೋಷನ್ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವರು ಬೀಚ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಶಟರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ 800 ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತ ಫ್ರೇಮ್. ಅವಾಗ 800 ಮಾಡೋದು 400 ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ರೇಟ್ 400 ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ 120ನೇ ಲಾಸ್ಟು. ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು 120.
ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು 30, ಇದು 4K HD 100. ನಾನು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ.
ಕಾರ್ಡೇ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನಿದು.
ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದೆ? ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷ ತೆಗಿಬೋದು? ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷ ತೆಗಿಬೋದು ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಲ್ವಾ?
8 ನಿಮಿಷ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಹಾಂ, ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ? ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲಾಕ್ ಬಟನ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕೇಬಲ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ಇರಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ತೆಗಿಲಾ?
Welcome to Nitte University. With over 4 decades of excellence in education, Nitte University has firmly established itself as a premier institution renowned for its exceptional legacy and remarkable achievements. Since its inception in 1979, Nitte has grown to become one of the largest and most prestigious universities in the country, offering an extensive range of programs across fields such as engineering, architecture, innovative healthcare education, and the creative arts. Nitte University continues to lead the way in academia. With campuses in Mangaluru, Nitte, and Bengaluru, the institution blends innovation, quality, facilities with fully equipped laboratories and clinical spaces that offer practical learning opportunities. Nitte Institute of Hospitality Services provides industry-relevant education that prepares students for successful careers in the dynamic travel and hospitality sector, combining academic excellence with practical training to nurture future leaders. Nitte University's degree colleges in Bengaluru, Nitte, and Bengaluru offer top-tier programs in aviation, management, computer applications, and commerce, fostering a dynamic learning environment that nurtures talent and equips students for success. With 5 thriving schools across 3 campuses, Nitte paves the way for innovation, knowledge, and limitless possibilities, empowering students to achieve their dreams and make a lasting impact. Nitte University takes pride in its modern hostels, world-class sports complexes, and well-equipped gymnasiums. These facilities provide a balanced environment where students thrive academically, socially, and physically.
The vibrant campus life at Nitte has made learning an unforgettable experience. From engaging in thought-provoking discussions to supporting our sports teams, there's always something exciting happening.
Experience a new age of learning. Experience Nitte, experience success.
Nitte University, where there is space for every dream. Big ideas often begin with a simple thought.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇರ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I'm Swapnil. I am Ladli Patel. It is our privilege to welcome you and guide you through today's event. Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty members, dear parents, and my fellow students, extend my heartfelt greetings to each one of you on this Orientation Day inaugural function at Nitte Meenakshi Institute of Technology, Nitte deemed to be University, Bengaluru campus. It is indeed a joyous occasion as we gather here to welcome the newest member of the Nitte family, the BTech batch of 25-29. To commence this event on an auspicious note, may I now request the architecture and pharmacy students to present the invocation song.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरम् वन्दे शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमिता द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Thank you for the melodious rendition. Now I invite our dignitaries to come forward for the lighting of the lamp. And also I invite our students, Abhay from ISC, Ishita from Aviation Department to come forward for the lighting of the lamp, a symbol of knowledge, hope, and enlightenment. As the flame is lit, may it illuminate the journey ahead for our freshers and inspire them to shine bright.
शुभकृत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म नमोऽस्तुते भूरिभं ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः भूरिभं ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च पतिं स्वच्छामि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य दृष्टे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते भूरिभं ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः भूरिभं ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः.
To formally welcome you all, it's my privilege to invite Dr. Sandeep Shastri, Vice President of Nitte deemed to be University, Bengaluru campus, for the welcome address.
Our students of the first year and the newest members of the Nitte family, their very, very proud and privileged parents, our Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Mudithaya, my other colleagues at this campus, and other distinguished invitees. On this first Monday of the month of August, you are all starting a new journey. I wish and hope and pray that this is a journey of great excitement, that this is a journey of continuous discovery, that this is a journey of exploring new frontiers of learning, and this is a journey of a happy life and prosperous living. This is the wish I have for each and every one of our students. And if this wish for my students is to be fulfilled, I must also echo this wish for my faculty colleagues, because they will be with them through this journey for the next 4 years. We at Nitte are happy and proud to be part of this journey of yours. At Nitte University, we always remind ourselves of 2 goals that we have set for ourselves. And they are very simple. Learner first, learning always. For us, in whatever we do, in whatever steps we take, our learners are first. We keep them in mind when we take any decision. And learning always, that is the focus of what we do. And our aspiration is, from today in August 2025 to July 2029, you will and the benefit of learner first, learning always. For most of you, this is a third interaction with the Nitte University. You came here for the entrance test here or the other campus, or some of you did it online. Then you came for the counseling either here or at our Nitte campus. and then you are here today on the third occasion. Given the institution you are joining, you have already heard about it, read about it, and maybe talked about it. As you all know, Nitte is not an acronym. It refers to the place where the story of this institution began. Nitte is the hometown of the wife of the founder of this institution. Justice K.S. Hegde's wife hailed from Nitte, and after Justice K.S. Hegde retired as the Lok Sabha speaker and retired from public life, he settled down in Nitte, and because you did not have a school of a good standard in the village, he set up, or he was instrumental in setting up that school, and that's where the Nitte Education Trust was born. And today it has grown to what it has become in the field of education. May I also suggest to you that while Nitte is a village and not an acronym, each of those 5 words in Nitte stand for the values we believe in. The N of Nitte stands for nation's values first. We as an institution and as people who work in this institution are committed to our national values, and we see that in everything that we do. The I stands for innovation. We try to bring in innovation in every step, in every strategy, in every move that we take. The first T stands for trust. Trust of the students and their parents in us, and our trust in the students and parents to help us achieve our goal. And as would be linked, the second T stands for teamwork. We have believed that Nitte can achieve what all it is achieving and will achieve because of teamwork. And the final E stands for enterprise and entrepreneurship. We want every learner to be entrepreneurial in his or her approach. We want them to demonstrate enterprise in all that they do. So, my young friends, I hope you are all ready for this journey. And our parents will proudly watch over the next 4 years as you transform yourselves into professionals ready to face the real world. We are indeed honored today at this orientation day to have with us our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mudithaya, our guest. In important ways, when I talked about Nitte as representing nation first, innovation, trust, teamwork, and enterprise, I think all these values are what I see in the way he leads the group and has worked with the group. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. And he will, I'm sure, formally convey to you the greetings of the Chancellor, who would have loved to be also here with us. And he has been, the Vice Chancellor has been guiding us in all that we do. And the Chancellor has been the backbone of all the initiatives we take here. So, welcome to everybody. And we look forward to today being the starting point of a very, very eventful, professional journey for each one of you students. And we look forward to the July of 2029, by when you will graduate. And as I always say, we don't want anybody to be with us beyond July 2029. When you graduate in July 29, we should see, we will see, and the parents will experience how these 4 years has transformed each and every one of you. Good luck, Godspeed, and welcome.
I would request Sandeep sir to give the memento to the Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.S. Vetriam. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring work and for extending such a warm welcome to our new students and their families.
To help us understand the importance of this orientation and what lies ahead in the coming days, I now invite Dr. Sudhir Reddy J., Director of Curriculum Development at NMIT, to address us.
Respected Chief Guest of this program, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Nitte University, Professor Mudita sir, the Vice President, Nitte University Bengaluru Campus, Professor Sandeep Shastri sir, our Administrator, Shri Rohit Punja sir, Director R&D, Dean Student Welfare, colleagues, proud parents, and bright young minds. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I warmly welcome newly admitted students and their parents to our Nitte University Bengaluru campus. Students, you have earned your place at Nitte University by your hard work, dedication, and with the support and guidance of your parents and many, many teachers. Congratulations on your success and achievements to date. I would like to orient you from three perspectives. One, an inspiration for engineering and interdisciplinary outcomes. Two, what we have for you in Nitte. Three, what you should and you should not do. Starting with the first one, an inspiration for engineering and interdisciplinary. Please recall the things and the technology that have been around you in the recent years. For example, ISRO's Chandrayaan mission, lunar landing, ChatGPT, GenAI, electric vehicles, solid-state batteries, devices, drives, 3D printed home, I think the list goes on. How all of this become possible? Because someone engineered this experience for us. Dear students, that someone could be you, changes that we all will experience. The next idea, the next innovation could start with you. Look on the journey of Mr. Sundar Pichai's career. From BTech in metallurgy to CEO of Google. What is inspiration here? Your branch doesn't define your destiny, while your mindset, perseverance, and continuous learning matters most. Ather Electric Vehicle, one of India's top EV companies. The inspiration here, a final year project of two students, Mr. Tarun and Mr. Swapnil, today has become $1 billion company. In fact, I have quite a many in the list, but still I would like to highlight some role models which are present at Nitte as well. I'm proud to introduce here in NMIT alumni, Ms. Gautami and Mr. Jitendra, who are successfully leading their enterprise that works for world's first amphibious drone for defense applications. In fact, their enterprise operates at NMIT. Indeed, our alumni are very successful professionals who live all over the world. To name a few, Mr. Chetan Angadi works at NASA in the United States of America. And Ms. Megashri is an IAS officer and the current district collector of the Wayanad district. Students, in the journey ahead, no doubt, there will be challenges, there will be constraints, competitions. Remember, Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. All you need to develop are problem solving ability, communication and creativity, ethics and leadership. Going to the second one, what we have for you in Nitte. A, highly qualified faculty. The faculty with rich experience in all disciplines. I'm happy to mention that our faculty publishes on average 900 journal papers and 100 patents per year. What this means to you is that you can associate with them and their research and you be credited with journal papers and patents. We also have the faculty with industry experience. We call them as professors of practice. Take their assistance in learning about industry methods, real world projects, and become job ready. B, industry supported laboratories. We are fortunate that many companies have helped NMIT and guided NMIT to set up some unique laboratories for skill enhancement and projects. Just to name a few, Capgemini, a French MNC, has set up labs on full stack development, PLM, 5G technology. Subex in the area of cyber security, Honeywell in the area of big data analytics, EOS Germany in the area of 3D printing, Supreme Industries, the plumbing lab. We also have interdisciplinary research centers that focus on high-end research in the area of satellite, robotics, MEMS, nanomaterials, drone technology, quantum computing. We at NMIT, our faculty also offer industry certification courses. As a part of the learning activity of a course, we encourage and guide students to enroll and succeed in industry certification courses from Google, AWS Cloud, Cisco, Infosys Springboard, Coursera, and so on. My point there is to the students, please focus on completing at least one industry certification per semester, which eventually results in some 6 certificates by the end of the BTech program. Experiential learning through course project. Our faculty at NMIT will make students to complete at least one course project per semester. So every semester, create at least one working project, even if it is small. The other important one, student competitions. We encourage you to participate in national and international level competitions and succeed, because this is the one that will shape you beyond textbooks and the tests. To mention, we have 17 IEEE clubs, Solify, Google Development Club, SAE Automotive, Drone Club. Become a member of at least one professional society and a member of either technical, cultural, or sports club. We have industry MOUs and career development center. We have around 70 active MOUs and around 300 companies visit our campus every year for various academic activities and campus recruitment. Please leverage them for your internship, project work, and so on. At Nitte, we place a specific emphasis on Japanese language training, as well as placing the students in Japanese firms. About 30 students per year get job in Japanese firms with an average CTC in Indian currency of about 30 to 40 lakhs per year. At Nitte, we also have the Center for Flourish. Our priority is the student well-being, and we aim for an inclusive and empathetic campus environment. We have a team of counselors, psychologists headed by Professor Shailaja Shastri, Madam, to address all the emotional and personal challenges of students, be it stress, time, anxiety, and crisis management. Please make use of this facility if needed. Importantly, what we have for you at Nitte is vision of our management. And Honorable Chancellor, Sri Vinay Hegde sir, the entire leadership team, Professor N.R. Shetty sir, to uplift the students and society. The third one, what you should and you should not do. Do's, number one, you are not here to follow someone else's path. You have to create your own. Do not compare, but take some reference. I think I have one management principle which I studied long ago. First plan your work, then work for your plan. Sometimes exams, projects don't go well, but learn from it and then rise again. Discipline and right attitude should be your mantra to succeed. Think of late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the missile man of India, and our former president, who moved from Rameshwaram to Rashtrapati Bhavan. Excellence is all about becoming better than who you were yesterday. Third, own your time, deadlines, projects, exams. Attend all classes attentively. 85% attendance is must. Just an example here of this. Assume that you have a train at 9 a.m. If you reach the railway station 1 hour late at 10 a.m., anyone will be left out with two choices. Either they cancel the journey or catch another train. Similarly, the academic timelines are very important in terms of fee payment, submission of project works, exam application forms, and so on. Engage in projects, internships, and innovation. Be curious, ask why, then why not. Never hesitate to approach the faculty members and your friends as well. The last two, very important. The focus on personality development. Work on soft skills, communication, leadership, and time management. Coming to the don'ts, don't engage in unethical behavior of any kind. Don't waste. I hope you agree that no possibility at all to get back August 3, 2025 because it's gone. Don't misuse the technology. Don't chase marks alone. Knowledge is important. Don't neglect your health too. Parents, thank you so much for choosing Nitte University for your child's BTech admission. We understand your hopes, your anxieties. Just to mention, we are not here just to teach. We are here to mentor, to inspire, and care. Please do keep in touch with all our faculty members of your child. I conclude by adding, dare to dream is good, but what matters is dare to do. Students, let us work together to positively create your future, our future, and of course, the world's future. Thank you all the very best, my dear students.
It was privilege listening to Dr. Sudhir Reddy for that insightful briefing that sets the tone for the academic journey ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my honor to invite the chief guest of today's event, Dr. M.S. Muditaya, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Nitte Team to be University. His leadership has been instrumental in shaping the vision of our university.
Very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Esteemed administrator of Nitte campus in Bengaluru, Sri Rohit Punjaji, the Vice President of this campus, Dr. Sandeep Shastri, Dr. Sudhir Reddy, who already addressed you, Dr. Kiran Aital, Dr. Hita Shetty, Sri Devi Prasad Shetty, who is sitting there, all my senior colleagues from this campus, both teaching and non-teaching. Most importantly, the anxious parents who till yesterday used to call their kids Chinnu Munnu or Puttu Putti whatsoever. Suddenly they find that now the little girl or boy is now joining the college. So very anxious about the future. And my dear and student friends, at the very outset, let me congratulate you all for not just selecting the right program that you wanted to be in out of the nearly 12 BTech programs we offer here, and also the youngest of the 160 plus programs we are having in the university, namely BSc in Aviation Management and Pilot Training. Nitte University, right from the beginning, tries to ensure that we are contemporary, we are industry oriented, and that's why we have been turning out new programs. And I especially welcome the BTech students of all the new programs and also the BSc programs in this campus. Ladies and gentlemen, a paradigm shift has taken place in the whole world. I mean, if you really see the recent developments, there is a paradigm shift from the agrarian to industrial economy and industrial to knowledge economy. Today, Vidyadhanam, Sarvadhanam Pradhanam. Education empowers, especially without higher education, nothing can be achieved in this world. Gone are the days when we used to talk about capital, we used to talk about economic capital. Today, economic capital or social capital is not that significant, but what is significant is the intellectual capital. The process of building the intellectual capital today, through what happens in universities like ours, is very, very important. I find that there is a small difference between your parents' generation and your generation. And today, I'm going to concentrate only on the young student friends joining our university for various programs. We belong to a generation which is called acceptance generation. What happens is, whatever it is, we will just adjust. You know, whatever I have, I'll manage with. That used to be our generation's belief. But the young generation is not like that. I'm aware, you know what you want, and you are sure you also know how to get it. I know what I want, I know how to get it. Kind of an attitude you have. Fantastic. But I must tell you that even when the whole environment is conducive for realizing your dreams, I must say 3 things are very important. I'll give 3 mantras for you to remember forever. 3 C's. For anybody's success, these 3 C's are very important. If you have to succeed, if these 3 C's you don't look into, you'll find it very difficult later. The first C I'm talking about is the conditions in which you are. Some of them you don't have control, but over some of them you have control. All right? The weather I may not have control, but still, how do I make myself comfortable within this weather? I'll have some control. Look here, my dear friends, where you are born, in which religion you are born, to which parents you are born, or which region you are born, you didn't have much control. Forget it. But then you can't have any complaint about the time in which you are born. This is very, very important. You must realize this. So that when you talk about the condition, you must say that you are living in the most exciting times. You must believe that India, especially the place where you are today, being the most populous country in the whole world, India has all the promises to be the talent hub for the whole world. India has the capacity to produce the kind of talent that the whole world needs. You must know that 1 out of every 6 living human beings in this world is an Indian, but more importantly, 1 out of every 5 working hands is from India. Not just that, it is said by not too far, by next year, 1 out of every 4 students graduating from a university will be from an Indian university. What does it speak? It speaks about the young India, the kind of democratic dividend that we can have. You must know, there was times when we are very young, if you go out of the country and someone asks you, where are you from? If you say India, oh India, where it is, would be the response. Maybe after some time, it became India. Okay, interesting. But now they say, if you say you are from India, people would say you are really lucky. So from how do you create this luck? Please remember, your seniors have done lot of sacrifices, lot of humiliation, lot of hard work. People might say that Indian economy is dead. Don't worry about it. Those who think wise would be proved otherwise in no short span of time. You must believe that India is the country which, even in economic terms, look from any angle for that matter, has the capacity to be the global leader. We are already the 4th largest economy. Shortly, we are going to the 3rd largest economy. I mean, going by the size of the economy. Don't talk about, I mean, yes, of course, per capita income is also very, very important. But purchasing power parity, based purchasing power parity is also important. That also you must emphasize. So whatever it is, so the highest growth rate, no other country can afford to ignore India. And therefore, may I also add in relation to the median age that the world is graying, and the median age of an Indian, as you know, is 28.4 years. The same for Japan is 49 years. UK, US, it is around 39 years. That means to say, you and youngsters, those who have joining the different academic programs of your choice today, you are going to fuel the growth story of not just India, but that of the whole world. And therefore, please don't have any confusion, any doubt about the economic, the first, the conditions, the first C that I mentioned, the conditions. The conditions is perfect to take off for you. But then what are the other 2 C's? These are very important. The second one is, even if the macro environment is fantastic, if you don't have the capacity, you will not be in a position to do well. And therefore, the second important C that I'm referring to is the capacity. Capacity is the ability to perform. When I say the ability to perform, your qualification, how well you do in your studies, if the field in which you are, that becomes very, very important. I must say, you have joined the Nitte, because when we say your success, what matters is when you talk about your ability, what matters is the skill to perform and also will to perform. The domain specific skills and also the soft skills, both are very important. And what you should believe is that the very history of Nitte is such that the way Nitte has grown, the mother tells the son, namely our Chancellor, Sri Vinay Hegde, and his cousin, N.R. Shetty. Okay, so Dr. N.R. Shetty. I mean, when they were told that why don't you start a small school here in a village called Nitte, which hardly had a population of around 3,000. Today, our student strength is more than 10,000 in that campus. So when the mother tells the son, now the son believes that mother's desire is an order. So with that kind of a culture, Nitte took place. I mean Nitte, group of institutions. That's the genesis of the group. And you should know that this campus is named after that great mother. So I'm very happy to come here, and that this campus institutions have also become part of the university now, the Meenakshi Hegde. Now, this is a very important thing. So this culture, automatically you will find this kind of a respect for the parent, this kind of a respect for the elders, you will find every person you meet in the campus. Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayat yati patratvat dhanamapnoti, dhana dharma tata sukham. Yes, money is required, but what is the route to success? Our founders believed that education is the route to. Just as our ancestors had said, our founders also believed, whether it is late Justice K. Hegde or Meenakshi Hegde or our Chancellor Vinay Hegde or Anir Shetty, all these people believed that you need to have humility, and that humility is given by education, and the real route to success should be through education. That's why any senior you meet, you will find that very, very humble. That comes naturally to all of us, that comes to naturally to all your teachers, and that comes naturally to the people who are administering the Nitte group of institutions. So please remember, and therefore, what we are doing is all our teachers, whether the way we manage the admissions, whether we manage the curriculum, whether the way we manage the teaching learning processes and research or evaluation, everything we try to ensure that it is student-centric academic delivery process. You are a very important person. Generally, we will not say any no to you, but then if something by saying yes, your long-term interests are going to be affected, then in your own interest, we might say no. Please try to understand our no and the pain of saying no to certain things, and don't create opportunities for such situations. And therefore, I'm sure capacity, as Professor Shastri said, by the end of the 4th year, we don't want anybody to be with us after 4 years, unless you want to pursue your MTech or doctoral programs or something like that. You should either get employed, or you should become an entrepreneur, or you should progress to higher education. That's our purpose. I'm sure the condition is fantastic. I told you already. The second, I said, the capacity we will build together with you through our student-centric academic delivery process. But the most important now comes the third C. The third C is the character. Capacity is the ability to do things. Character is the credibility of an individual. You have seen so many examples. People reach the pinnacle of success, but then a small mistake that creates a question mark about the credibility of an individual, that results in pushing that person from the top of Himalayan mountain to the Bay of Bengal. Please try to understand that, ladies and gentlemen, the character is the most important thing. One of the most important component that we put emphasis on is the credibility of every student passing through the portals of the university, portals passing through the different programs we offer in the campus. Ladies and gentlemen, I may have many opportunities to interact with you in future, but it is today that I must very clearly make you feel the conditions are excellent. Don't complain. Our best of the times for India, and you youngsters have already come. The capacity together we will build. But remember one important factor: character is the most important thing, because ability plus credibility is an asset. Ability minus credibility, you are likely to become a liability. I am sure you appreciate this as you take your tapasya today, as you start your tapasya of 4 years today. Please commit yourself that come what may, I will not compromise on certain values, and I will make my parents, my institution, my teachers, and the country proud by what I do. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I only wish to once again remind you that there are 3 types of people in this world. Number 1, those who make things happen. Number 2, those who watch things happening. And third, those who wonder what happened. They don't have any control over things. I am sure you will take charge now. You will promise your parents, don't worry about me. I will keep connected with you, but you will see that I am moving forward and you will feel proud of me. Therefore, make things happen. Please plan, prepare, and work. May success be a matter of choice for you and not your chance. May God bless you, and bless you.
It's an honor to have heard from you these words of wisdom and encouragement. Your vision truly motivates us to strive for excellence.
Let's now hear from the voices that make up our vibrant communities. I invite the student representative, Mr. Venkata Narayana B, ISC Department, to share their thoughts and experience.
Hello everyone, my name is Venkat Narayanan B. I'm currently my final year of ISC department. Honestly, there's just so much to explore in this college. If you're into coding, we have Google developer groups. If you're into entrepreneurship, we have Enigma, the eCell. If you're into automotive or F1 racing, we have Team Arion. And if you're into arts like music, dance and stuff, we have the music club. So each club has its own events. They come up with creative workshops, competitions. So year around, there'll be a lot of events which you can take part in. And personally, I've been part of Google developer groups. I'm the co-lead. We keep organizing hackathons, workshops, technical talks. So you can definitely be part of them if you're interested. One experience in my 4 years of engineering right now is I've been a Smart India Hackathon finalist. I was one among the 5 teams in India that was selected to represent the college in Bhopal. So college supported me throughout by providing mentorship and also monetary compensation to attend these events. And one of the most exciting parts of the college is our annual fest. So it's called Anadyanta. It happens for about 2 to 3 days. We split it into 2 phases. One is called as Geek Mayhem. So that's the technical fest. And the second one is the Anadyanta. That's the cultural fest. So at the end of this fest, we have an amazing concert. So that's usually taken by a really good artist. Last year, we had Darshan Rawal, and then we had Sachit Tandon, Parampara Tandon. So this thing is entirely student driven. So if you're into event management, you can definitely check out this, try joining the working committee of Anadyanta and conduct this fest. I'd like to conclude my speech by saying that college is like a mirror. So if you put in the efforts, pitching your new ideas, definitely college will support you. And yeah, maintain your GPA. It'll definitely help you during your placements. Thank you.
Thank you for the heartfelt words.
It's now my privilege to invite Shri Rohit Punja, our administrator of Nitte Education Trust, for the presidential remarks.
Vice Chancellor Professor Murita, dignitaries on the dais, teachers, and most importantly, dear students and parents of students. Good morning and welcome to Nitte Meenakshi Institute of Technology, or NMIT as we call it. You're not just part of a college now, you're part of a large university. You heard a lot about it from the previous speakers. So you're a part of a large ecosystem of teachers, students, and everything else that makes up a university. You've also heard a little about how Nitte has grown. So I want to speak a little about that. I also want to talk to you a message for the students and a message for the parents. I'll cover 3 points. So Nitte, as you have heard, began in the town of Nitte, 1979. And 45 years later, it is a huge educational setup. How did we become like that? We became like that, and I'll take 2 words from our Vice Chancellor used the word student-centric. Student-centric means focusing on the student. So by focusing on the student semester after semester, year after year, this educational system has grown. This campus, where you are now in 1999, had one small college, and it is much smaller, or it was much smaller than what it is today. That small college, a degree college, has now moved to another campus, and in this campus now you have 5 professional colleges. That's how Nitte has grown, by continuously focusing on the student. In its growth, the university is ranked number 66 in the country. Our dental college is ranked number 6 in the country, and this college is in the 101 to 150 rank among all engineering colleges in the country. So that's very creditable. And we do this once more by being student-centric. I want to give 2 examples, recent examples. So last week, a team from IIT Madras was here. We invited them, and there were discussions on how we can take the learnings, the forums, the various things that IIT Madras has to offer to you. So those discussions have started 10 days ago, and pretty soon that will become available to you. So that's one example of giving back to the student. Another example, also very recently, is when you're driving to this college, you might have seen Collins Aerospace about 4 kilometers from here on the main road. So Collins Aerospace senior people, representatives were in this campus discussing how they can engage with us, teachers and students, to make working at Collins Aerospace better, and also to make our teaching and learning experience for students better. So 2 examples, very recent examples of how student experience is growing year after year. The second thing, like I said, I wish to talk to you about is for parents. So dear parents, the success of your son or daughter depends on 3 people. The performance of your son or daughter in the classroom, outside the classroom, what your teacher and what the other people in this campus do on a day-to-day basis, and lastly, what you do. So we need your support very much to make your child, son or daughter, succeed during the 4 years that he's here. So please stay connected with us. Messages from our college come to you frequently through mail, through WhatsApp. Mail, WhatsApp, and of course on the internet, on the website. So if you're not getting messages, something is wrong. Perhaps your name is not on the list. Perhaps the spelling mistake there in your email. Perhaps your phone number is wrong. Please contact somebody. I will recommend the academic office. Find out what the mistake is and make sure it's corrected so you do get messages about what's happening in this college. In a nutshell, stay connected. This semester, next semester, and for the next 8 semesters. The last thing I have is for the students. You've heard Professor Sudhir say, stay in class, come to class, get good attendance. That's a minimum you need to do, because if you don't have attendance, you will not be permitted to write exams. And of course, you will not be attending classes. So study well, come to class, make sure attendance is good. The next thing for students is that studies and good marks are only the foundation. It's only the foundation. I was Googling earlier this morning, there are 1.5 million engineering graduates in this country. Your competition is not graduates in India, but graduates all over the world. With work from home, a company in Bengaluru might recruit boys and girls from Dubai, boys and girls from Thailand, or any other country. So your competition is not limited to your classroom, not limited to India, but actually worldwide. So what makes you different? A 9.9 CGPA with 0 backlogs doesn't make you different, because you'll have hundreds or thousands of boys and girls with the same marks. You need to do plus, plus, and plus. When you do plus, plus, and plus, you become different, you stand out. So many people I have talked to, including people from industry, say a boy or a girl with 7 CGPA, decent grades, but who has done other things like sports, like hackathons, like you heard just now, the car, the electric car, the dance club, etc., is more interesting to the employer. If you have participated in sports for 3 years, 4 years in this college, in the football club, and you say that to somebody, Many things get noticed. One, you have been in the sports club for 4 years. That means perseverance. That means commitment. That means discipline. You've got up every day or almost every day at 5 o'clock to be on the pitch at 6. And to do it month after month for 4 years means discipline and commitment. That's a demonstrated commitment, not a theoretical commitment. When you're in a team, you learn leadership. That's what everybody wants outside. Everybody wants you to be able to be capable of working in a team, and it means many other things. So you need to have decent grades, and you need to invest in how you will get the plus, plus, and plus. And you need to start them from semester 1, not in the 7th semester, not in the second year, but from semester 1. Please engage in doing the other things, the extra things. Lastly, please be careful on how and who you make as your friends. Your friends are a big support system for you. If you're a hostel student, you will spend more time with friends than with anybody else. More than your teachers, more than your parents. So make sure you make the right friends who support you. These friends will help you make decisions. These friends will support you when you have difficulties. And these friends will support you after you leave the college, perhaps for the rest of your life. And when you work in this college, when you study in this college, you will have ups and downs. That's what life is about. It's not always smooth sailing. So when you do have difficulty, I will ask you to seek help early. Talk to your students, talk to your friends, talk to your teachers, talk to your mentors. Your teachers are not your teachers alone. They wear different hats. Sometimes they're a well-wisher, sometimes they're an older brother, sister, sometimes they're a parent, and they are looking out for you all the time. So please talk to people when you have difficulties, challenges, get them sorted out early. So once more, make good friends and reach out for help. I will close by wishing you a wonderful 4 years in this campus. I'm sure in these 4 years, you will focus on your studies and many other things that this campus has to offer. So good luck, all the best, and wish you a wonderful 4 years again.
It's truly inspiring to witness your commitment to shaping future leaders. Your message today reflects that beautifully, sir. Though our principal, Dr. S.C. Nagaraj, could not be with us today, he has conveyed his best wishes. He'll be joining us tomorrow.
Every successful event is a result of teamwork, dedication, and meticulous planning. I now request Dr. Kiran Aital S., Professor and Director of R&D at NMIT, to deliver the vote of thanks.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty members, dear parents and my friends. A very good morning to you all. It has been a truly enriching and inspiring morning as we all formally welcome the BTech 2025-29 batch to the Nitte family. This orientation day marks the beginning of a transformative journey of our students, one that blends knowledge, innovation, and character building. As we come to the conclusion of this inaugural function, it is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks, first and foremost, for gracing this occasion. And will conclude by thanking each one of you. This inaugural function truly memorable. Thank you and wish you all a wonderful day ahead.
We truly appreciate your kind acknowledgement of the collective effort that brought this day to life.
As we draw this inaugural function to a close, I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
Thank you everyone for your presence and participation. Once again, we welcome the new batch of students to Nitte family. May your journey here be filled with learning, discovery, and growth. Wishing you all the very best.
Parents, there is an announcement for y'all. See, lunch is arranged in the mess. This is just behind you, next to the Nandini parlor. So it starts at 11:45. So I request all the parents to proceed for the lunch batch-wise, just to avoid the rush and for the smooth functioning. So your cooperation is highly appreciated. So I suggest that last 8 rows can go to the mess first batch, and next remaining people can go for the mess. The mess is there just behind for the 3 floors. The lunch is arranged for y'all. And after the lunch, the session is arranged for the parents in 2 venues. One is APJ Abdul Kalam Hall, which is in the block B. You can follow the sign boards which is put up there. And the second venue is Sir MV Auditorium, which is next to the canteen. Probably all the parents would have received the tokens where the venue has been put up. So I request just one parent to go for the venue. Okay. And next is the session sharp 1:30. And the students are requested E block where you have received the email to go to the respective class. So thank you so much. Lunch for students and parents both have been arranged, so I request you all to please go batch-wise. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation.
Up on it, camera up on it.